Uncensored Productions, and I am sitting here with Mr. John Forte, who just gave a great show at Live in Washington, D.C. Welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm really, really excited. I have to say that I was really, really impressed with your performance. I didn't know what to expect. You're coming back, you're coming strong, and just the message that you're bringing is really, really powerful and really needed. So I wanted to get a little insight into who you are, if you don't mind. You had a lot of family here tonight. Are you from D.C.?
I'm not from D.C., although my mother's side of the family is from Virginia, so this is close enough, and family travels for family. It's very, very special to me because I got to see my sister, I got to see aunts and cousins, and they came out for me in droves, and it was just humbling and awesome, and I'm still reveling in that moment.
I actually got teary-eyed when you sang that song for your sister. I thought it was really beautiful, and I'm an older sister, so I can relate to the younger brother thing. I just thought it was great. A lot of your music is very, very personal, and even when you are on stage, you're very open about the fact that you were incarcerated and all of that. When you decided to get back into this, did you make a decision to be open, or did you have to build up to it? Like, how did you get to that point where you were like, I'm going to talk about this on stage?
I think that I knew the day that I found out my sentence was commuted that I would have to revisit my immediate past. I did not have the luxury of having a clean slate and acting as if nothing happened, because there were issues that were larger than me that I needed to address. And this is not in the interest of opprobrium or blaming anyone. It's about personal responsibility. It's about social responsibility. And that's the platform that I stand on, not politically speaking, not faith-based speaking. It's about what I've gone through. And if I can deter other young people from making similar mistakes that I made that led to that demise, that downfall, then I think I'm doing my job. This is my responsibility to do it because I've gone through it, and I wear that for as long as it's needed.
You said that while you were in prison, you were gracious to each other. So I was just wondering, I mean, you named some heavy books. You read The Art of War every year.
Every year.
That was great. What book, out of all the books you read, influenced you the most and why?
That's like asking me what my favorite song is, what my favorite artist is. I can't really answer it. I think that books are seasonal, and different books affect me at different times. And that's why I think it's very important to revisit books, because even though the words on the page don't change, we as individuals change as a result of our personal experiences. So what I might have read a year ago could conceivably impact me differently a year later, because I am spiritually, physically, emotionally in a different place. So books affect me. It's the ebb and flow of that emotion compounded with when the words are read. So I might say it's the Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto Musashi, or it's The Little Prince by Exupéry, or it's Anna Karenina by Tolstoy, or White Teeth by Zadie Smith. I love it. I just love reading. And if you read more.
Yes.
And if you don't know how to read, learn how to read so that you can read more. It's so important. I can't express it enough. The babies out there. I know that you guys tweet, you Facebook, but
a book is so important.
Yeah, it's so important. So let's keep doing it.
A whole book, not just the bits and pieces.
Right.
Again, the show it really struck me. It was really the use of technology, the use of the acoustic guitar, the electric guitar. Your rhyme patterns are really, really interesting, because you slow things down so people really can hear what you have to say. You have this new album coming out, Style Free.
The EP is called Style Free.
Okay.
That's out right now. The new album is called Water, Light, Sound. That's what we're building up to for the beginning of next year. But Style Free, the EP, is out right now.
What's Style Free about?
Style Free is about the style of being free, the freedom of this style. It's a play on words. Back in the days, we spent hours freestyling. Now, people say, well, what is your style? What's your genre? I am the embodiment of free, spiritually, physically, emotionally. This is the culmination of liberty, as far as I'm concerned. And I think I communicate best in song, more than I ever could as an orator or a writer of prose. Music is my labor of love, and and this is my ode to that liberty. 7 songs. Make no mistake about the number 7. 7 songs embodying this liberty.
Okay, I have 2 more questions, and I'm gonna let you go because I know it's really late. Tell me how the Bush thing happened. I remember when I heard it, I was like, John Forte has been. Wait a minute, he's got like high friends in high places. Like, how does that happen?
I think that it was
Divine.
right. I mean, you can call it divine intervention. You can call it the cosmos aligning. You can call it the result of really diligent efforts. But I had an amazing team of family, friends, some known, some unknown, rooting for me. Some people who believed in me more than I ever believed in myself, championing my cause as an individual, as someone with potential. And they rested their names and reputations on me. And it would behoove me to do my part. This is, like I said on stage, this is my lane. This is what I do. And I do it responsibly. I do it with a purpose. With a greater purpose than I've ever known. And I'm just happy and humbled and grateful to have the opportunity to do this.
Well, I'd like to close with just, because you really spoke a lot tonight about being responsible, about understanding your place in the world, about being a teacher and being a listener and being a learner. Who was John Forte before you went into prison? Who is John Forte now?
You know, I think that a great contributor to my demise prior to going away was having the wherewithal to be extravagant. And a great recklessness came with that, a perniciousness, if you will, because the music that I was making 10 years ago was reckless. I used the N-word, misogynistic lyrics, and I could say that it was all in fun, but it was the most successful in terms of its commercial viability. Compare that or juxtapose that with the music that I'm making now. I no longer use the N-word, I no longer use the expletives in my music. But to me, it's the most powerful I've ever been as an artist because it's more accessible. It's music that my mother can hear, it's music that my niece can hear. It's music that questions everything. It's music that speaks truth to power. Not to say that this music won't evolve. As long as I evolve, I think that the music and the artistry will evolve. And I might be in a different place 5 years from now. But where I am right now, I'm in a good space. I'm in a really, really good space. And I'm not going to take this for granted.
It shows. I just want to tell you that as a listener, as a person who is very much into lyrics, what you were doing, what you were saying was really powerful. I wish you nothing but the best and success. I'm really, really excited for you. Please get Style Free, the EP. Look for the album. It's coming out next year. John Forte here in DC. I'm Kat with Los Sosa Productions. Thank you and good night.
This is John Forte, Style Free, the EP, coming soon. Water, light, sound. I will never have a major record deal. Support the independent artists. Support the independent artists. Support the independent artists. Lots of love. Read. Enlighten yourself. Love yourself.
We're signing out for Juju Films and Los Sosa Productions, and stay tuned. I'm sure there'll be a lot more on where this came from. Take care.
This is John Forte, and I am in full, wholehearted support of Juju Films, as you should. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you that you should be in support. But I'm not telling you what to do. Juju Films. Oh, seriously, Juju Films. Seriously. What? Like this is a game? Juju Films. Juju Beat. No, not in Juju Beats. Juju Films. Peace and love.